Class. This afternoon we're going to revisit a concept that we've already learned this morning. We're going to regroup with subtraction. So first we're going to do the first row together. Then afterwards I want you to try the next row on your own. You're going to follow along on the worksheet that's in front of you. When you're working on your own, I'll be walking around just in case you need my help. So let's start with the first problem. Who can remember what we do when we can't subtract the bigger number from the smaller number? That's right, we need to borrow. So we look at our number 6 and we say, can I borrow 1 from you? So sure we can. So we're going to take 1 away from the 6 and we're going to make it a 5. Then we take our 1 and we put it in front of our 2 and make it a 12. From there, we say 12 minus 8, which is 4, and 5 minus 3, which is 2. So let's look at our second one. Can we take 4 away from 0? No. So what do we need to do? We have to say, Mr. 8, can I take 1 away from you? Let's borrow 1 from Mr. 8, and it becomes a 7. And then we take our 1, and we put it in front of our 0, which makes it a 10. So then we have 10 minus 4, which is 6, and 7 minus 2, which is 5. So let's look at our third problem. Can we take 7 away from 3? Nope, 7's bigger than 3. So we have to borrow from our 7. So we say, can I borrow 1 from you? Sure. Let's cross out our 7 and make it a 6. So then we take our 1 and we put it in front of the 3 and it makes a 13. So then we say 13 minus 7 is 6 and 6 minus 2 is 4. So let's look at our next problem. Can we take 5 away from 6? Yes, because 5 is a smaller number than 6. We only need to borrow when our numbers are bigger than our top number. So 6 minus 5 is 1, and 5 minus 4 is 1. So let's see, do we have any questions? Let's go over our rules one more time. If our bottom number is smaller than our top number, but bigger than our top number, then we have to borrow from our neighbor. If our bottom number is smaller than our top number, then we don't need to borrow. How many do we borrow? Just 1, never more than 1. We put our 1, we put it in front of our top number, and it becomes a 10, a 13, a 10, or a 12. Okay, so now what I want you to do on your worksheet, I want you to follow along, and I want you to do 5 through 8. And while you're doing 5 through 8, I'll walk around just in case you need any help. If you have any questions, you just need to ask. So let's remember, when our bottom number is bigger than our top number, we borrow from our neighbor. We borrow 1 from our neighbor and put it in front of our number.